Well, it seems very likely now that Enzo Maresca will be appointed as a new Chelsea Football Club manager very, very soon. Conversations are still ongoing between Chelsea and the manager, and they are only trying to focus on the length of the contract, which is believed to be a 5 years contract. It can be risky, it can be a massive gamble, but it seems very likely indeed, again I repeat, that Enzo Maresca will be in fact Chelsea Football Club next manager. Welcome back guys to a new video of the Colors Blue Chelsea FC. A pleasure again to be with you today. I'm really sorry if I have waited a bit before making this video, but I wanted to reassure you of the real name that will become for sure the next Chelsea manager. And from all the candidates that we were talking about last week, only one has emerged as the main potential candidate to become Chelsea next manager, and he is Enzo Maresca, an Italian manager, ex-professional footballer, used to play in Serie A. And coming from my land, coming from Ponte Cagnano Faiano, which is 5 kilometers from Salerno, where I'm born, and my father ironically was telling me yesterday that maybe even know his grandfather and grandmother, so it's becoming a bit of a joke here anyway. But getting back to the manager, we're still talking about a manager with not experience or whatsoever. Well, he's a bit of a gamble here. He's a bit of a gamble because it seems like the owners, first of all, are ready to give Enzo Maresca a 5 years contract with the possibility of a 6th one. And this is too much, because if things are not doing very well, they may even have to pay compensation in case he'll be sacked. So I don't want to be negative, but we need to take that into consideration. I would rather have taken him on board for a year or two, but 5 years I think is a bit of exaggeration in a way. We also have to take into consideration that Maresca is a manager with not experience, as I mentioned, whatsoever. He's only managed one team, first division team, this year. After that, he's only been really an assistant manager. And all his experience as gained as a manager is from Pep Guardiola in 2021, where Maresca was indeed assistant manager of Pep Guardiola at Manchester City. Second point in favor of this manager, I would say. But apart from that, I can't tell you more. As I say, is an Italian manager, so he may have the bit of enthusiasm and passion that will make him likely to enhance in a way the spirit, the team spirit. That is what most probably the Italian managers are capable of doing. Look at Antonio Conte, and it's been very successful from that point of view. When it comes to nourish the team with that passion the players need to have. But apart from that, guys, I cannot guarantee you that this manager will be successful. It's all a massive gamble, and we need to see. The kind of sort of football that Enzo Maresca play is an attacking football. It's a good football, it's an attractive football, and he play for the back with the interaction and the intervention of the keeper, where he likes to see the keeper be involved more with the two central defender, and that possible 4 back line sometimes can become a 5 back line with the intervention of the keeper, that allow one of the central defender to push a bit forward and help more the 2 back midfielder, which is in a way is good because he moves the game forward. He also relies very much on the 2 wingers and possibly fast wingers. So luckily he's well aware, Maresca, that Chelsea has got fantastic wingers and fast too. So that perhaps is one of the reasons why he will accept the Chelsea job. But the kind of sort of striker he will want will not definitely be Nicolas Jackson. I don't think Nicolas Jackson will be suited for Enzo Maresca type of game. So the way, in fact, as far as Fabrizio Romano has actually suggested, Maresca wants for next year free addiction to the squad. He wants a new keeper that is capable to do the kind of work Maresca likes the keeper to do. He wants a new left back, and I see Cucurella here being a bit in trouble. And of course he wants a new striker. We all know that Chelsea will be looking for a decent striker this season. Okay. Now Fabrizio Romano was also mentioning that Maresca will want to add to the Chelsea squad big names such as Jules Koundé and Rafinha from Barcelona. As you're well aware, those 2 players were already on Chelsea radar last season, and there was no chances for Chelsea to get them. This will be perhaps a bit of revenge for Chelsea, especially now that they lost Xavi as manager, and perhaps there will be a chance where we maybe get at least one of them to play. Although I had to say, if I had to go for a player from Barcelona, I would stick with the Jules Koundé rather than Rafinha. I think we have enough wingers, you don't want more than them. I think Chelsea's got plenty of wingers, we should rely on them. Let's talk a bit about Enzo Fernandez. I mean, as you're well aware, Enzo Fernandez still recovering now from the injury and operation he's had just before the end of the season. But there is a bit of disappointment from Fernandez. It seems like he wants to leave the club. This is very tricky for the club, especially when they have they got these players with this length of contract where they sign for 7-8 years. I mean, it's very hard for Chelsea to get rid of players like this with this kind of long contract they got. It'll be very difficult when he comes from these players to depart from the club. So it's a bit of a problem there. But I also have to say that again, he made me laugh again, is that Caicedo has been playing fantastically when he wasn't playing alongside Enzo Fernandez. So I'm thinking about if there is a team out there that is willing to spend the 106 million that Chelsea has paid for Fernandez, so just get the money and let him go, and I'm sure that we can find a cheaper alternative and a better midfielder that perhaps can interact with Caicedo in a much more in a better way. Better Fernandez did this season with Caicedo. European Cup will be coming soon, and I'll be supporting Italy, and my son will support England, he's English, so my daughters. So all my kids are English, so will be a bit divided here. But before I leave, I like again to remind you to subscribe again to the channel, like smash the like button for me, guys. Try to watch my video if you can and help the channel, please, guys. And that's it, guys. So Maresca is going to be our new manager. So let's pray God is gonna do a good job, and he will deliver for us, hopefully. And next season we'll have a better season than this season. And that's it. And that is all for me, guys, today. I will see you in the next video, where I'll be talking about more new transfer gossips and rumors. Stay tuned in for, of course, for next video coming. And that is all for me today. Up the Blues, guys, and keep the flag always high, and I'll see you later. Ciao.